Okay, can it focus on me? Are we here? Are we real? We are here and we are real. All right, so today we are testing out the Simon line time-lapse. Give you a better view here. Profile action. So this is gonna be a review of the time-lapse, but it is gonna be a review as an amateur disc golfer, okay? So the problem I have with a lot of disc reviews I watch are, I don't know that person's skill set, basically. I don't know how far they're throwing, what their arm speed is, all that kind of stuff. So I have no idea if it applies to me. So this is a review of this driver as like a 920 rated player. So my max shot is probably like 350. I'd be happy to get 325 out of a lot of my shots. And the farthest shot I've ever thrown is like just over 400. But again, that's with a flippy disc with perfect conditions. So we're trying to get like 325. If we could hit 350 with this, that would be pretty good for me. So this is how the time-lapse flies at that arm speed. This is gonna be a review based off that arm speed. So we're gonna throw it a few times out here. I'm at Stone Co. Disc Golf Course or Park, whatever it is, in Whiteford, Michigan. And I'm gonna throw a few holes with the time-lapse, and I have a Star Destroyer from a buddy I'm gonna compare it to. Shout out to Max, thank you very much for letting me borrow it. Because it has the same exact flight numbers as the time-lapse. So we're gonna throw it a few times. I'm gonna let you guys know if you should bag it, if you're at my level, what it does, how it flies. So hole 1 is about 420 feet straight out there. We're gonna actually go Destroyer first. So here is the Star Destroyer, beautiful die. It's a little seasoned in. But yeah, we're gonna throw this first. Oh, get up. Dang it. That would have been so nice if I put some air under it. For the time-lapse, hopefully we get a little more air under it. All right, that flexed out pretty quick. That was an okay throw. Yep, that was definitely not flippier. Yeah, it's about 340 straight down the pipe, which is not great for me with these discs. So we're gonna try and hit it on a lot of anhyzer and carry it right. That way, no danger left. But we also have to hit this gap, so this will be interesting. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not as much anhyzer as I wanted. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I think it's pin high. I'm thinking the time-lapse is gonna be a little more overstable. So I gotta hit it with even more anhyzer than that and still hit the gap. That was more nose up. It's a little nose up there. I think they're pretty close to each other though. The time-lapse seems to be flying a bit more stable than the Star Destroyer. I'm not sure if that's because the Star Destroyer is seasoned and the time-lapse is straight out the box, but I have putts for both of them, I believe. So they both went about 340. For me, that's pretty dang good. I like that. Yeah, we got both of them pin high here. Time-lapse got a lot more left than the Destroyer by about 20 feet, but all right, we'll see what we got for putts here. This has no bearing on the review. I just want to see what's going on here. Oh. Hey man, 2 birdie putts though. can't be complaining about that out here at Stone Co. Personally, for me, it's a bomber's course. That's why we brought some bombs out here. Not actual bombs, just disc that bomb. Okay, I don't know if my camera was recording, but this older gentleman was walking past me. I was talking to the camera, or I just set it down or whatever, and he asked what I was doing. Shooting a YouTube video, he asked. I said, yeah, I am shooting a YouTube video, actually. And I thought he was gonna roast me or make fun of me, and then he asked what my username was. He said he'll go watch me. So that was so nice. Definitely not what I was expecting. OB on the right, I shouldn't really be going forehand, but I wanna show you guys how these things fly on a forehand. Hopefully I don't yank the crap out of it and lose these. Max does not have his number on here, and I don't have my number on that time lapse, so. But we're gonna try and hit a little Annie, and if it goes 300 feet, we'll be having a good time. Ah, that's OB. So that's pretty stable if I throw it nose up like that. Let's try and not do that with the time lapse, huh? Oh, wow. Hey guys, you're not gonna figure out how those fly on forehand on that shot, okay? Par 4, 700 feet. You see the fairway, it's there on the screen. All the green grass there. Also, this course is flooded, by the way, if you're curious. So we're gonna go destroyer first. Yeah, it should be good. Get in the fairway. Yeah, barely, okay. I think I'm gonna flex this one low and see how straight I can keep it. Oh, get on edge, flip. Oh. Oh gosh. It held right. I don't know, like 280 away still probably. I mean, other than my forehand being trash, that was pretty good. Trying to throw that on hyzer. Came out on a little bit of anhyzer, but it fought out and I'm long. So I got a putt though. So there's a little piece of info for you. Let's take two, see what we can do. See if we can get a par out here. I'm happy this mic's not flying off my hat. First time I've used it on a ball cap. Also, the basket's just effing covered by these tree branches. Oh, there's a tiny slot. There's no way. All right, I don't even think I can get this to the basket. Let's see. I gotta slide it right through there. Oh, no way. I hope you guys could see that. That was right through here. Ooh. Okay, that was sick. Good par. This one's 290. It's that way to the left. That's a lot of hyzer. That should be good though. That might be parked. Might be parked. I mean, pretty much the same exact shot. Hopefully it came through on the video, but the Star Destroyer definitely, I don't want to say like flipped up more, but is definitely carrying left more. So I feel like it's slightly less stable. It was gliding over instead of the time lapse was just kind of dying and knifing over a little bit more. So I think the time lapse is more stable than that particular Star Destroyer. Again, I don't know if it's because it's seasoned or if that's just how it is. I don't know. Time lapse is just outside of the Destroyer. Yeah, I mean, whew. Yeah, that putt felt nice. Oh man, come on. Come on. Now you might be asking, Andrew, why are you getting excited about a 15-foot putt That's because I haven't played disc golf in like a week and a half. So my disc golf urges were starting to itch. So now that we're out here throwing disc, making putts, it feels good, okay? So just let me be happy. Hole 6, 300 feet, straight up there on the little hill. You need a really straight shot, which I can't really do with these. So I think I'm gonna try and do a little fun forehand again. Also, if you're still watching, think about hitting that little like button somewhere down here, depending on what device you're on. That'd be awesome. Maybe subscribe if you really liked it. That'd be much appreciated. But yeah, all the love is, I don't even know what I was gonna say, just thanks, I guess. Yeah, and then fade back. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's not at all. All right, there we go. Take 2. Why do I keep doing that? It's just, for whatever reason, every time I throw the time lapse, it hooks onto my finger and I just fling it into the ground. I know it's the way I'm throwing it as well, but my goodness. All right, guys, this is gonna be the last hole for me on this video. It's like 500 feet down there. We're not reaching it, but you do have 2 choices, left gap, right gap. Oh, dang it. Not enough anhyzer. That was a good flight though. All right, same sort of line here at the time lapse. Wow, wow, okay. So, thoughts on the time lapse. Compared to the Destroyer, I mean, it's fine, it's cool. It seemed maybe a touch more stable, but again, that Star Destroyer I was using has been used, this has not been used, so that might be why. I feel like the Destroyer felt a little better in my hand, forehand and backhand, but this flew well. You could put it, for me, I could put it on a lot of Annie, kind of cruise and come out. So the furthest shot we got today with both was like 340. So if that sounds like you, a 340 distance kind of guy, should you buy the time lapse? My answer is no. I'm of the belief, if you're only throwing 340, you don't really need any 12 speed. I do that. Now this is, if you're just having fun, you don't really care, not trying to get better, like you're just having fun, bag whatever disc you want. That's mainly what I do. I'm not really competing anymore, and I'm just out here having fun, trying new disc. I tried some new throws I don't really throw, and it was fun. So if that's the case, yeah, definitely go buy it, bag it. But if you are trying to get better and you're around my distance, you definitely do not need a time lapse. You don't need it as a utility disc. You don't need it for distance. You can probably throw a 9-speed just as far with less effort probably. So if you're like me, you don't need this disc, but it is very cool. Simon is one of my favorite players, so having Simon line discs are awesome. But yeah, that's my review. Hopefully this is a shorter video. If you're just checking it out for the time-lapse review, check out my other videos. I do like fun stuff as well, not just disc reviews. I think this is my first disc review actually. Anyway, go check out my other videos, like and subscribe if you'd like. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I appreciate all the views, all the love I'm getting, all the likes, all the subs. We're over 100 now, which is fun. So thank you, keep watching, keep supporting. My Instagram is acfrisbee_, I think. I post a bunch of shorts on there, post some stuff on my story, let you guys know when I post on YouTube if you want to follow that as well. But yeah, thanks for joining me out in the wasteland today to check out the Simon time-lapse. Have a good one. Sorry, Max. Just absolutely nailed that tree.